hosting the NASCAR Xfinity Series for the 39th time. It's the 5th race of 2021. We'll have lots of fun today. Right now, we're going trackside.
And now, race fans, for the most famous words in motorsports. On behalf of Arizona 811, please welcome Sandra, Bryce, and Allie.
From all of us at Arizona 811,
welcome race fans to beautiful Arizona.
Safe digging is our daily passion. Today, we look forward to a fun and safe race.
Drivers, start your engines!
See our race analysis. First two stages, 45 laps, then a 110-lap run to the end. Competition caution lap 20. And row one, all about Joe Gibbs Racing. Daniel Hemrick, Brandon Jones. Both drivers on a run, a top fives. The pole sitter, Hemrick, takes the inside lane. We are off and rolling in the desert.
There we see it immediately. Daniel straight to the bottom. All the dust coming off the cars as they go down here into turn one. Sliding into the PJ already, right into that traction compound.
Wasting no time, the 22, man.
Cindric won the championship here in November with a move similar on the final lap to what we saw on the opening lap here. Starts on the second row, but he leads lap one.
You know, and I love that you go barreling off into the first corner, 3 wide, with no practice. Nobody knows what their car is going to do.
Inside of 10 laps to go for the Xfinity Series at Phoenix. Everybody wants stage points in top left. That's Michael Annett trying to get 10th away from the 2 of Myatt Snyder. And Ty Gibbs had a front row seat for all this action. And we mentioned the struggles for A.J. Allmendinger. He's back to 14th. Riley Herbst, who's had 3 DNFs in 4 races this year, coming from 29th and trying to pick up another spot.
Yeah, I totally agree. Nobody wants to give that special sauce right now. You know, there is a speed there, and every time that you get away from that, you know, it's just not as fast. And those slow cars, they just want to stay in that traction compound. So.
Austin Cindric back to the green and white checker flag. He wins the opening stage. He was second in this race a year ago, and I talked to him last night. He's not forgotten about that. Going across the dogleg, trying to get that top spot away from Hemrick. And the caution is out, 3rd of the day, and this time it's for the 90 of Dexter Bean.
Have to wait and see what happened here. Have to tie the old bumper cover back up there a little bit.
All 4 tires are up.
Early caution stage 2. We'll step aside. Daniel Hemrick led the most laps last weekend in Las Vegas, finished second. He's trying to win it here today.
And no surprise there. I know Justin's had a rougher start to his season, but this is his racetrack. He has plenty of experience. He's been through slumps before. He's had speed all year, even though he hasn't had the best finishes. You know, let's see what happened here on the restart. I don't know where that smoke's coming from. That looks a little interesting coming off the 9 car there.
Yeah, and what's odd about it is this is right as we were coming green, right? So you wouldn't have anticipated that there would have been any contact.
Let's take a look here. Let's hope it's not oil or water or something like that. Oh, that's fluid right there for sure. Probably water. And definitely coming from the 9. And that's what, look, it washes him all the way to the wall. And Cindric goes along with him as he slides through all that fluid. So if that's water, it's not good. Let's listen to the 9.
We'll have the Cup Series race from Phoenix, and there is Noah Gragson. You know, I was going to say it's a mechanical, so you can go behind the wall and repair that, but obviously they are done for the day here. 3rd DNF this season for Gragson. And that's just such a tough way to begin the campaign when you consider how good they were a year ago, and you come into this season thinking maybe a threat to make it right back here in Phoenix and run for the championship. What can you tell us, Regan?
Well, Adam, I can tell you that they didn't know they had a problem until they actually saw it on our cameras. I was standing in their pit box and watched their guys all of a sudden panic when they saw the oil and the fluid coming off of their race car. About 5 seconds later is when we showed the fire on the race car. They knew the problem was pretty terminal at that point. But as you said, this is a race team. They've had fast race cars. They've been doing the right thing on the racetrack. They have just had terrible luck so far this year.
And he's been finishing second for a long time, so I'm sure he's hungry, and he's gonna, if he's in position, he's gonna do whatever it takes to be able to get to victory lane. So his car is looking pretty good right now.
And for the second consecutive week, he's a stage winner. Daniel Hemrick gets it done.
Oh, and look how much gap the 22 loses into the 7. It was almost like 3 or 4 car lengths.
Now, this is 1 lap ago, so a little bit of a setup here, I guess, for the 22. Putting himself in position to make the move.
Yeah, it looks like I think before this, maybe the 7 got loose and was allowed Austin Cindric in the 22 to be able to run up to him and then try to, at this point, you know how it is, Suarez. You're packing air on the guy in front of you. You try to drive the lead car from behind, meaning that you try to put your bumper as close as you can to the car in front of you, trying to loosen them up a little bit by taking air off and to try to position yourself on the inside or the outside of them to try to make the pass. And see,
Go inside even, one back to your lane. Go inside, down on the apron. 2 on your left. Still on your left. I don't know who.
And it didn't work out. There he is up the track. Cindric takes over the lead.
It looks like he might have a flat tire. Maybe he ran something over in his caution laps on pit road or something like that. I really like the strategy that Ryan Sieg had going on here. But there you see right there, he has some damage.
He must have got into the wall, right? Because we didn't see it there, but that right side is so scuffed up, so that must have been what happened starting in the outside lane.
Let's see what happened. Now, remember, he's on old tires. He put fuel only in it, and, you're going to get your lunch taken right now on the restart, obviously. But as you see, he gets tagged by the 8. Getting down into the corner, and that's the hard part about the strategy call that he's made himself so vulnerable by being the only car. That's a hit. It's a big hit. The only car on old tires. Everyone knows that, and they're just like sharks with blood in the water.
And we need to update a couple of things here. Daniel Hemrick was speeding on pit road. So was Jeb Burton. And more problems here for Joe Gibbs Racing. Harrison Burton around. 7th caution of the day with 69 to go. A host of issues for JGR, who finished 1, 2, 3 in this race a season ago. Harrison was 6th.
Looks like he just, down there in the bottom, out of the traction compound, and got loose.
Riding here with Justin Haley. That was close.
That was close.
And now our 8th caution of the day, a spin in the form of Brett Moffitt. And I do believe he was running in the top 10. Scored in the 12th position when he went around.
So wait and see what happened here. Car looks like it's in pretty good shape. Tires are up.
Not clear.
Still there. Still there.
Clear with contact, right?
Clear now.
That's Josh Berry that's got damage. And I think has a tire going down because there he goes.
It's crazy how one little mistake leads you into something bigger and bigger. I mean, he was doing a very, very good job running in the top 5, and just a little problem with tires. He had to put tires, put him in the back of the pack with all the tires, and this is what you get.
We've hit double digits. 10th caution of the day. The 19 is Brandon Jones, just in front of the 16 of A.J. Allmendinger.
Oh, I think we misjudged it a little bit there.
Is that clear with contact again, Daniel?
That's clear with contact. I mean, that was very unfortunate because I don't think Allmendinger wanted to do that, but definitely, he just misjudged it by a few inches. Let's see what you got.
Time to settle it at Phoenix. A bobble from Hemrick. And Cindric jumps to the race lead.
Oh.
Allgaier looking to the outside. We got one in the wall. That's Justin Haley. Will it produce a caution? Hemrick in the wall as well.
Oh.
Allgaier pops it. Cindric gets away, and he just hopes to see the white flag before we see the yellow. And the white flag is out. 1 lap to go in Phoenix, sponsored by Credit One Bank.
What about that 68 car, eh? Third place right now.
Ty Gibbs up to second. Can he do anything with Austin Cindric? Off of turn 2 and down the back straightaway for the final time. He won the championship here in November. What a start to the year for Austin Cindric. Can he hang on? Off the corner, Gibbs is there. Can't make it happen. Second win of the year for Cindric.
Oh, and everyone is wrecking. What a job of that 22 team. They did a very, very fast race car right there.
Victory lane.
Austin Cindric climbs out of his race car. Austin, you had to fend off a late race restart from the 7 car, Justin Allgaier. He got to your outside. What were you thinking at that moment?
Yeah, I think it was definitely a role reversal from the last time here. He obviously got a really great restart and stuck at top of 3 there. And yeah, just fighting for track position, and you know, came away with a win here with the Car Shop Ford Mustang. Awesome to have them on board for this season and get the pink and white colors in victory lane.
2 straight wins at Phoenix for you. Did you send a message for later this year today?
Look, it's data points. I mean, you have to work hard the rest of the year to get here. So that's where my focus is, and I got my name on the wall right there, and the goal is to be back with a shot to do it again.
Austin Cindric, your winner, Xfinity at Phoenix.